The US dollar standard gave us an advantage over every country on the planet. And for the last 2 decades, our politicians have been abusing this privilege as though it was a birthright.
I emailed our president. I didn't get a response, sadly. But I emailed him and congratulated him on his policy, on his printing policy, and said that most people were calling for more. And I offered to help. I pointed out to the president that if running $1.5 trillion deficits where you borrowed half and printed the rest was a good thing, that perhaps what happened was that they didn't have the capacity to print these lies fast enough. And so I offered, with his permission, to either print dollars or print ricks so that we could have more specious currency in circulation and we could enjoy a greater standard of living as a consequence of that. I guess my email got lost or something like that. But I was thinking, this whole thing with regards to quantitative easing, again, I'm not an economist, I'm a credit analyst, but it would appear to me that if what you're doing is printing treasury notes and bills and bonds that you can't buy, or you can't sell, pardon me, because nobody will buy them, and then you conjure up some dollars with some keystrokes and you buy them from yourselves, if that's what's happening, and that's what they say is happening, then quantitative easing is just a really fancy word for counterfeiting. And if counterfeiting is such a good idea, I'd love to help them. Like, I work very, very, very hard to make my money. And I would absolutely, Michael, volunteer myself, if they'd allow me to give them a hand. I'd print up $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion, whatever they let me do. And I guess we'd all be richer as a consequence of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a printer at home too, and we've got 3 here at work, so we could help.
Sure, I've seen your production quality. I bet you could print better bills than they can print. Better bills.
Most likely. Thank you, Rick.